Welcome back. You're still tuned into Trading Hour. Well, one sector which is supporting the markets today has to be IT, and this is on the back of Accenture reporting its numbers. The constant currency revenue growth, it was up 1.4%, the revenue decline, but the Indian IT stocks, of course, in focus on the back of brokerage notes, the commentary coming in from Accenture as well. Hormaz is joining us now to sum that up for us. Hormaz.
Well, as they say, no bad news is good news, and that's what's rubbing off on the IT stocks as well. If you can see the top 5 gainers on the Nifty, all are IT stocks, be it Infosys, TCS, Wipro, Tech Mahindra, all of them are trading with healthy gains in today's session. That's on the back of Accenture reporting earnings last evening. And they reported a revenue of $16.5 billion, which was 1% lower in US dollar terms, but 1.5% higher when it comes to constant currency terms. When it comes to adjusted revenue, when they're adjusting it for the Forex impact, the revenue was well within the line of their guidance of $16.1 billion to $16.7 billion. The no bad news bit comes from the fact that they have not cut guidance. They have narrowed it down. They've narrowed the band because they have lowered up to the lower end, but lowered the upper end of the guidance. So now it's 1.5% to 2.5% compared to 1% to 3% earlier. Remember, in the previous quarter, they had cut it down from 2 to 5%. So that saw an impact on IT stocks. The bookings also at 21.1 billion, up 26% in constant currency terms. That was a positive as well. There has been a lot of emphasis on generative AI in this quarter because the new bookings were at $900 million. Year-to-date sales have crossed $2 billion within the generative AI segment, and the revenue within this segment has now reached $500 million compared to the $100 million that they had in all of FY23. Now, in the earnings call also, they have highlighted that they are seeing strong demand for digital manufacturing and engineering services. The discretionary spending is constrained, but clients are prioritizing large-scale transformation for revenue conversion, for which is pretty slow. Now, Morgan Stanley is saying that there are some positive data points from this, that there is strategy and consulting businesses returning to growth, and they are seeing this as another confirmation of growth rates bottoming out. But when it comes to discretionary spending, there are still no signs of a revival in that. CLSA is also saying that the lack of decline, the fact that they have not cut guidance is a positive, but they are seeing no material change this quarter when it comes to earnings of these IT companies. They are expected to remain on similar lines compared to March, and they see further downside to the consensus EPS estimates. For on Nomura, they are cautious as the discretionary demand is still some time away, the revival. The Tech Mahindra is their top large cap pick. Coforge, Birlasoft and eClerx is their top mid cap recommendations, and they have a reduced rating on TCS, Wipro, LTI Mindtree, LTTS and Emphasis. So brokerages still remain on the cautious side, but the street is cheering the results from Accenture.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That coupled with the weakness in the rupee is spelling lots of green for IT stocks today. Hormaz, also tell us. Thank you for watching CNBC TV 18, and do follow us on all our social media platforms for news, updates and more.